Hey guys, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video because even though it's early October, I'm not skipping fall. I love early fall. We still have a lot of fun fall things planned. But even though it's just now barely fall here, I am definitely in very much Christmas prep mode. I don't really feel like you can start too early, especially if you want to savor the season and really not be rushed and like chaotic. I think it really helps to plan early. So I have a list here of things that I personally am doing in my life and in our family to savor fall, but also get ready for Christmas. So I thought I would share that list with you guys to kind of give you a heads up of like some ideas of things you can do right now to get ready for Christmas and to have a really fun, relaxing, peaceful, intentional Christmas that doesn't take much time now. Doesn't mean you have to skip over fall, but it definitely is going to set you up for having a nice, peaceful, fun holiday season. So if you want to hear kind of what I'm doing to get ready for Christmas, even though it's just now October, then stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing, and I shared a fall bucket list video a while back. It was not a terribly popular video, but I think there's some really great ideas in that video, especially if you have teenagers or young adults in your life like I do. I think there's some unique ideas in that fall bucket list video. That is our personal bucket list. Those are like straight from our list. So we're actually currently still working on checking off as many of those things as possible. We've done quite a few already. We're actually going hiking this weekend. It's supposed to be like a high of 69, 68, which is really nice and crisp. So should be perfect hiking weather. And that'll be another thing that we can mark off of our list. We also are having a pumpkin party in a few weeks with family and maybe some friends, so that's something that's still kind of on the docket. There's a few movies on there, so just tons of things on there that we have already checked off or that are going to be doing in the very near future. So me personally, and I suggest to you as well, for Christmas, whether it's Christmas break when your kids are off of school or just the holiday season in general, start thinking of things that you and your family might want to do during that time. One thing that was mentioned the other day in our family was the kids were talking about how they wanted to have like a super late night video game session, like where they just sit up and play video games. And even though that sounds terrible to me, that's kind of what they like to do, my daughter's boyfriend included. And so that'll be something that we would definitely want to schedule during Christmas break when my youngest is not in school or doesn't have to get up the next morning. But I think that's something fun, and it's really helpful to ask everybody in the family, including yourself, what are some things that you would like to do. So we are still currently working on completing our fall bucket list. Anything that doesn't get completed in fall that is not fall specific, we can definitely carry over to that Christmas wintertime bucket list. And the second thing is, I mentioned in that fall bucket list video, is having a family fall cleaning day, which I know some people are gonna say that sounds terrible, but if you're somebody who really thrives on order and really gets a sense of accomplishment when you get a lot of things done, I think it's gonna be, for us, it'll be a really nice thing to get a lot of stuff done. If we all work together, we can get so much stuff done at once versus me trying to do it by myself or me kind of having them do things sporadically. If we just like knock out this list and get all these things done, it's gonna really help set me up for a more relaxing Christmas and holiday season. So I've actually already made the list. Everybody's chores have been assigned, and a lot of those tasks are things that are prepping for Christmas, getting that, doing some extra deep cleaning. My job in particular, I already did the kitchen. Now I'm gonna be focusing on the living room, which is where our tree goes, and like we have to move the couch around. And so I wanted to make sure that the living room was really thoroughly clean, the blinds, the window, all that stuff. So like I said, a lot of these jobs that I'm assigning myself and other people involve either things that need to be done before the weather gets cold here or things that need to be done to get ready for Christmas. So we decorate very early around here for Christmas. This is probably gonna ruffle a few people's feathers. The last few years, we've actually decorated the Christmas tree on Halloween just because the Halloween activities that the girls had, like they go to a costume contest every year, but it's usually before Halloween. They don't trick or treat, so there was nothing really to do on Halloween. And by Halloween, our things have already been finished. And so we were already like in full Christmas mode. So yeah, the last few years, we have decorated on Halloween's, and that'll probably be the case this year too. So either on Halloween or November 1st, we will be decorating for Christmas. It doesn't mean we're skipping Thanksgiving. We still love Thanksgiving. We still celebrate Thanksgiving, but I don't think it matters to have the tree up. It's not like you can't have Thanksgiving just because the Christmas tree's up, if that makes sense. So that's one reason why I have to start thinking ahead. Like all of this deep cleaning that I want to get done in this fall family cleaning day is to prep for Christmas, putting the Christmas tree up, and that is coming up very, very soon here. for us especially. So think about that. Maybe have a day in your family when everybody kind of chips in and does stuff. Maybe you make a list for everybody of some things that you would like to get done in general, but especially if it's leading up to the holidays. Some things that are going to make your holiday season less stressful if you have these things done beforehand. So think about that. I'm also really working like heavy duty hardcore on finishing the girls' Christmas shopping. You guys know that I do, if you follow my channel for a while, you know that I do every year a gift guide series of what we get them for Christmas. It'll be the week before Thanksgiving. It's always the week before Thanksgiving. And there's 4 videos. So each girl what they're getting in their stocking, each girl what they're getting under the tree. And I have so many previous years videos of what we got them for Christmas, birthdays, and Easters. I have them saved in a playlist. So I'll link that playlist for you. I think there's like 90 videos in that playlist of gift ideas, previous gift idea videos. So definitely working on that to make sure that I get those videos, like the gifts purchased and the videos filmed, so that I can get them uploaded for you the week before Thanksgiving. So stay tuned for that. And then also this year I am adding a women's gift guide video. So it's gonna be things either I personally already own and love, or some things that I'm asking for myself for Christmas. So I'm gonna be doing that as well this year, and that should also be going up the week before Thanksgiving, so stay tuned for that. Another fun thing that I really like to do is set up a seasonal and or holiday playlist. Now we used to have Spotify, we have YouTube Music now, and so this is the first Christmas that we're gonna have YouTube Music instead of Spotify. So I need to go through and update my playlist. I like to make several. Actually for fall, I just made one. I had a fall moody vibes playlist, and there ended up being, I think, over 80 songs in that playlist of just kind of like things that sounded like fall to me. But for Christmas, I'll probably have several playlists. I will definitely have a Christmas sleep playlist because that's the one time a year that I listen to music at nighttime. We'll probably also have a just a festive, like upbeat Christmas music playlist, just several things that I can have to listen to music when I'm doing different things around the house, getting ready, cleaning, whatever I'm doing, wrapping packages, that really puts you in the mood. It's just, I think it's just a really fun way to elevate and savor whatever season you're in. And I've actually done that on my YouTube channel. I made a few music video playlists, music videos. I did two for Christmas for sure. I did one for fall. I might have done one for spring, so I'll try to remember to link that too. So if you just want to turn it on your TV, there's like a pretty background and you can listen to fun, relaxing or festive Christmas music, or fall music in this case. So I'll link that for you as well. But I just think it's really fun, and if you already have Spotify, you can even use Spotify for free. But it's just something that you can do and have even your kids make a playlist where it just makes things more fun, makes the holidays more fun. So I really would like to get that going and get it all ready and curated so that once November 1st hits, I can start listening to Christmas music and I'll have my playlists all ready. I also want to look into possibly doing different Christmas devotionals. We've got these two that we've used the last couple of years. We have the 25 Days of Christmas. Nothing's wrong with this. I like it. It's fine. It's just, I was just looking maybe for something a little deeper. So we'll see. But we have this we've used in the past. We also have the Let Every Heart Prepare Him Room, which is by Nancy Guthrie. This one is by James Merritt. So I'll link these for you guys if I can find them. I want to flip through these and see if I think we're going to use them again, or if I want to get something a little deeper. I may not, and I'll mention that to you here in a little bit about why I may not, but just to keep that simple. But I think another thing to elevate the holidays is to have a seasonal devotional that you do with your family. One thing I will recommend is starting it earlier than you think, especially this one, the 25 Days of Christmas. You think, oh, I'll start it on December 1st. But if you're like me, sometimes you miss a day or you forget or whatever, and then you're like doubling up, and that kind of feels like a chore at that point, and it really shouldn't. So I would recommend starting any Christmas devotional a little bit before you think that you actually need to, because you probably won't get around to doing it every single day. In a nutshell, I'm gonna try to go through this really fast. Think about activities that your family would like doing during the holidays. Ask your kids, ask your husband, think about it yourself, make a list, and really work to be intentional. That's the thing that it's super important that I can like not impress upon you guys enough. It is one thing to make a list, but you've got to actually make a plan to make that happen. You actually have to sit down with your calendar and your kids' calendars and your husband's calendars, and you like figure out, when are we available? When's the weather appropriate to do this? When can we do that? Is it cheaper to go ice skating on this day versus that day? And really be intentional and kind of ruthless when it comes to making sure you actually make these things happen, because there's going to be a million other things vying for your attention, especially during the holiday season. Places you need to go, things you need to do, parties you have to go to. Those things can very easily wipe away any extra time that you have to do things that you want to do with your family or that your kids want to do. So make sure that you are being very intentional in prioritizing what you think is the most important and letting other things fall towards the bottom. So the second thing is have your family get involved and help you with the pre-Christmas cleaning. Even if you don't decorate early like we do, you're probably still gonna decorate at some point. You're probably still gonna have family over at some point, and it would really be helpful to you, I'm sure. I'm assuming you're the mom and the main person that does the most of the cleaning. It's gonna be really helpful to you to have your family chip in and helpful, and it's gonna make your Christmas season a lot more enjoyable if you have some of those things taken off your plate. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Also remember, it's never too early to shop. Making sure that you're utilizing a lot of these sales that companies have done this year and in the past, like recent years. They're doing these like Black Friday prices that are like in July or October, where you don't have to wait until Black Friday to do all your Christmas shopping. So definitely shop all year long. If you do shop all year long like I do, I usually like to go through my gift bins that are in my closet and like take inventory, maybe something I've forgotten that I had that would make a good stocking stuffer. But trying to find out what I have, what I need, and then utilizing a lot of those really good sales to get my Christmas shopping done. And then, like I said, remembering why we celebrate Christmas is super important for me because we're Christians, and so some type of devotional, you know, now's the time to maybe go to the bookstore, go to Amazon, do a flip through and see what you think would be a good fit for your family. It does not have to be time intensive. It doesn't have to involve crafts. It can just be really simple, but I think it's, again, really important to be intentional and focus on why we're celebrating Christmas, why we're doing all these things this time of year. Obviously, it's for Christ. And so keeping him in the forefront of the holiday season is really important for us. And so I encourage you guys, go ahead and find whatever devotional or reading plan you're gonna do now for Christmas. And don't forget to start it a little bit earlier than you think you might need to. One thing that we are doing, and it's not Christmas related, but we are doing our very first ever family Bible study. We've done devotionals in the past and things like that, but as far as like an actual Bible study, studying a book of the Bible, we've never done before. But we actually started that last week. It's the study of James. It's by Max Lucado. And so that's something that we should be done with before Christmas, but I'm hoping that if all goes well and like we find that everybody enjoys it and we're learning and we're thriving and it's really bringing us closer to God. And I think it'll bring us closer to each other as well. Just because, you know, making sure that we're not letting God be a thing that we only talk about and celebrate and worship privately, that we're doing it together as a family. If it turns, you know, continues to be something we enjoy doing, we'll be doing more of those in the future in addition to a Christmas devotional, which is why I say, even though these are really simple and brief, I might just keep with those. I don't know, I'll decide. But either way, finding something you can do to really focus on Christ this time of year is super important. And then also music can elevate any day, any experience, any holiday, any season. And I just think it's a fun way that's more than likely free for you to be able to set up these playlists. And my videos are definitely free for you on YouTube if you want to put it on your TV or your phone and just use that as your music. But I think it's just really fun, and if you're wrapping gifts or cleaning and stuff, it just makes everyday tasks a lot more fun and festive. So highly recommend you guys curate your own playlist for the holidays. So I tried to go through that really fast because I don't want this to be super long, but I hope it was helpful and fun for you guys to kind of hear how, even though it's early October, that I'm still planning and looking ahead for Christmas, also trying to make sure that I'm being intentional and doing what we wanted to do in the fall. You know, it's really hard, especially on YouTube, because content is usually having to be made so early, in particular my gift guide videos. I don't usually share decor videos for Christmas, so I'm not worried. I don't decorate early for that reason. I know a lot of people say, well, I have to decorate early because I show my Christmas decor on my channel. I don't really do that. We just really personally enjoy it. The girls are excited. We're excited to have my daughter's boyfriend, you know, here this year. It's our first Christmas with him, and so getting to experience like our traditions with him and, you know, just stuff like that. It's just really fun. We're all looking forward to Christmas, but we're still really enjoying and savoring fall. So that's why I say, you know, we're still working through that fall bucket list and enjoying this early weather we have here in Kentucky. The leaves are starting to change. It should be really beautiful to go hiking this Sunday with the leaves changing and the cooler temperatures, but still thinking ahead of like not letting November 1st come, or even Thanksgiving if you wait a little bit longer to get into Christmas mode, but not letting that time come and like slip up on me where I'm just like completely not prepared to decorate or clean, you know, all that stuff. So I hope this was helpful. You guys let me know in the comments, what are some things that you like to do to get ready for the holiday season? Do you like to think about it early? Do you start early like I do? When do you like to have your Christmas shopping done by? I'm just really curious to see how you guys handle your own like pre-holiday prep. So let me know in the comments. I will link my gift guide playlist for you. Like I said, there's like 80 or 90 videos in that playlist of tons of gift ideas, mostly for girls, but there's tons of ideas in those videos. I'll also link my my music playlist so that you can, you know, throw on some Christmas music or fall music on your TV or your phone and listen along with that and just kind of get in a festive mood. I think you'll really enjoy that. And I also will I'll link the Bible study that we're doing. I didn't bring it up here. I'll link that. I will also link these books. So everything you need to know is in the description box. Check it out. Make sure you stay tuned for those gift guide videos. They will be coming up the week before Thanksgiving. If all goes as planned, I'll have those up then. So stay tuned for those. I'm really excited about some of the things that I've already picked out for the girls. I think they're going to love. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.